They haven't even finished elementary school, and they're already worth more than some Fortune 500 companies. Forget cartoons. Their mornings start with business meetings and photo shoots. Their toys, luxury brands only. What's life like when you're born with billions under your pillow? Buckle up. You're about to see golden cereal, million-dollar contracts, and a helicopter ride to kindergarten. Princess Charlotte, 8 years old, $5 billion net worth, and the power to crash fashion websites with a single outfit. Prince George, the future king, with a $3.6 billion fortune and royal protection that's rumored to involve MI6. Valentina Paloma, heiress to a fashion empire with an art collection that's worth more than most people's homes. Blue Ivy Carter, Beyoncé's daughter, a 12-year-old musical prodigy and producer in the making. Stormi Webster, the most glamorous 5-year-old on the planet, with her own cosmetics line before kindergarten. And now, let's step into their world. One day in the lives of the richest kids on Earth. Let's go. At Kensington Palace, mornings don't start with an alarm. They begin with golden sunlight slipping through silk curtains. Princess Charlotte, just 8 years old, wakes up in pajamas custom-tailored by a royal designer. Breakfast, organic yogurt topped with honey, straight from the Windsor's private apiary. Charlotte doesn't just go to school with bodyguards. Her security is coordinated by MI6. In her backpack, a tablet with military-grade encryption, just like the ones used by special agents. After school, there's no downtime. A private music lesson, then horseback riding on a pony worth more than most cars. Evenings, not playtime, but private meetings with Burberry's design team. That's right, her opinion helps shape the future of children's fashion. One day she wore a simple cardigan. 30 minutes later, the brand's website crashed from the frenzy. It's called the Charlotte effect, and it's worth billions. She's not just a princess in a tiara. She's a future-style icon with real economic influence, and that's just her Monday. Prince George, $3.6 billion. Future king, his mornings don't begin with cartoons. They start with choosing between 4 types of omelets prepared by personal chefs. Every ingredient, organic, and straight from the royal family's private farms. Prince George is just 10, and he's already living on a future king's schedule. His education isn't just elite, it's part of a special protocol, overseen by a former MI5 intelligence expert. And what does he teach? Leadership ethics. Yes, George takes classes on how to run a country, and do it with integrity. After school, time for sports. And not just with anyone, but with retired Arsenal players. George is the team captain. He scores a goal. And the applause? Not from classmates, but from his bodyguards. Evenings are for family. A quiet boat ride on the Thames with his father, Prince William. No flash, no fanfare, just the air and the future king, talking about the world as London rushes past. And now, attention. In his bedroom, a one-of-a-kind sound system. It plays frequencies developed at Cambridge, specifically to enhance royal intuition. Seriously, music you won't find on Spotify, or even YouTube. George is still a kid, but he's already living like a future head of state. His days are filled with luxury, discipline, and secrets we'll only learn about years from now. Valentina Paloma, $1.6 billion fashion royalty. Her mornings start where most people's dreams stop, on the rooftop of a penthouse in Los Angeles. Yoga under a pink dawn guided by her personal guru, flown in from India. The soundtrack? A custom playlist designed by neuropsychologists. Then it's off to school. Not just any school, but a private academy where guest lectures are delivered by global celebrities. Last week, a masterclass from Emma Watson. Before that, a visit from Dior's creative director. This isn't school, it's an investment in her future and her brand. After class, it's not Netflix and TikTok, it's sketching her own fashion designs. And not just for fun, the team at Balenciaga actually reviews her work. Yes, At just 16, Valentina is already working with the very brand that runway legends fight to wear. Evenings are for family dinners, where Salma Hayek and François-Henri Pinault aren't talking news, but NFT collections built around their luxury fashion empire. Yes, this is the family behind Gucci, YSL, and Balenciaga. And Valentina? She's already in the loop. And here's something that'll impress even seasoned collectors. Valentina already owns a private art collection worth over $10 million. Some works were gifted to her directly by the artists, not because she's a celebrity's daughter, but because they see her as a future force in the art world. Valentina Paloma isn't just an heiress. She's already carving out her name in fashion, art, and tech. And she's looking more than ready to outshine them all. Blue Ivy Carter, 720 million music royalty. While most kids wake up to alarm clocks, Blue Ivy starts her day with vocal warm-ups, coached by the very same voice trainer who once worked with Beyoncé. Yes, talent is inherited here, and pumped up to the level of the world's top artists. Her school? Not just elite, it's built around creativity and next-gen technology. Here, students learn more than math. They dive into media production, VR, and digital storytelling. And Blue? She's at the heart of it all, as a next-gen producer. By day, she's in the studio, working on her own EP, writing, mixing, and even designing the cover art. All at just 12 years old. And as if that weren't enough, tonight she's running a photo shoot for a major fashion magazine. But Blue isn't just the model. She's the creative director. She picks the concept, the style, even the playlist. But here's what really turns heads. Blue Ivy has her own office at Roc Nation, her father Jay-Z's label. She sits in on strategy sessions to launch new artists, and insiders say, when she speaks, people listen. Her vision is already shaping the next generation of sound and style. Blue Ivy isn't just Beyoncé's daughter. She's a brand, a producer, an artist, and her rise to the top of showbiz is already underway. And she's definitely not doing it in anyone's shadow. Stormi Webster, $726 million glam baby. Welcome to a day in the life of Stormi Webster, a 5-year-old whose world is more luxurious than most celebrities could imagine. Her mornings don't start with cereal, but with a custom breakfast served in a dollhouse kitchen the size of a New York apartment. The menu? Animated and themed after her favorite characters. The dishes? Miniature versions of Kylie's own restaurant favorites. Then it's playtime, in her private TikTok studio. Yes, at 5 years old, Stormi has her own filming space, complete with ring lights, backdrops, and pro lighting. She shoots glam challenges and her fan pages rack up the views in minutes. Midday, a photo shoot with mom, Kylie Jenner, for the next big Kylie Cosmetics drop. Stormi isn't just the daughter on set. She's the face of the Stormi Drop Capsule collection. A model? Please. She's a mini influencer and a next-gen business icon. Evenings bring a family fashion show, complete with new looks hand-picked by her stylist. Everything's filmed and archived, just in case it ends up in her first Vogue interview. But here's what really blows our minds. Kylie built a near-perfect replica of her own mansion, just for Stormi, only smaller. It has running water, lighting, AC, even a working microwave. Also, Stormi can start living like a grown-up, right now. She's the most glamorous 5-year-old on the planet. She's got the style, the brand, the fan base, and a fortune growing faster than you can say, Kylie Cosmetics. Today she plays princess, tomorrow she runs TikTok. They're not even teenagers, but they're already setting the tone for fashion, music, and how the world lives. Their daily lives, private jets, personal glam squads, and million-dollar decisions. While others are dreaming, they're already building empires with soap bubbles and gold pajamas. So what happens when they grow up? One will rule a country, one will run a fashion house, one will redefine the music industry, or maybe they already are. Hit that subscribe button, because we're just getting started. These are the stories of kids born in gold and building the future at diamond speed.